from a macroeconomic standpoint, I'm going to spend a little bit of time on tariffs, the one big beautiful bill that was recently passed by the Trump administration and what that means, as well as inflation. And so those are sort of some of the big macro things that will ultimately impact and are impacting the veterinary services market. What's happening? So there's a lot. I guess what I would say is over the last 6 to 7 months, the way our government operates has been transformed. And one of his big areas that impacts the economy has been tariff policies. And how this all impacts the veterinary industry has been surprising in that it has had very little impact on the acquisition market. Valuations, which peaked in 21, came down steeply in 22 and 23, and now they're inching back up. And finally, when you think about all this, like the only way I can describe the veterinary market is that it's been really resilient. And by resilient, I mean valuations are remaining really, really strong in the face of sort of uncertain both economic macro conditions, as well as really uncertain conditions in the veterinary market. So overall, our market's been resilient. It is still strong. How long that lasts and how long the, 8 to 15 times EBITDA remains, time will tell. Other market trends, doctor retention is still crucial to every deal. What we tell doctors who are producing real revenue that are looking to sell is that you should start your sale process at least 3.5 years before you want the optionality to retire. Other market trends that we're seeing, I mentioned it a minute ago, there's insatiable demand for the best practices, sort of 40 AVMs, 500,000 or more of EBITDA, especially in good markets. Demand for sort of 2 to 3 doctor practices remains good. It's very market specific. Summarizing everything I've said, the economy is in flux. Interest rates have been actually stable despite President Trump's pressures. Tariffs are just a big overhang on everything. And as importantly, tariffs impact on pricing or inflation. And the one big beautiful bill was sort of shrugged off by the market and or viewed as a positive by the stock market from a valuation standpoint. As I said over and over, invoice growth needs to revert back or start growing. Valuations continue to improve, and lots of people are still buying. And we are, in my view, a resilient market because industry fundamentals are weak, valuations are strong, and we hope it continues.